Hello everyone, I'm Surabhi. Welcome to my channel. For my 7-year-old, we did critical thinking questions last year. They were also inspired from the company Critical Thinking Co. It's a US company which makes a lot of critical thinking books and amazing books. Just Singapore Popular does not get those books for the senior level. So I have downloaded their sample question papers. There I'm a subscriber, so not subscriber like yeah, I get weekly question from that company, and whatever Google could offer me from sample pages from those books. So those all I have done it. So if you if you get a hang of those books, get those ones, and if you can't, then you can make simple booklets like me. So those books have, I get questions from grade K to 12. So sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's like graph, sometimes it's statement questions, but all are critical thinking logical questions. So like for this one, if Ron were 10 inches shorter, he would be same height as Tia. Tia is 67 inches tall. How tall is Ron? So if you see, it's simple addition subtraction question, but she has to think to infer the information. So that's what it is. Here, if Ram were 5 inches taller, his height would be 59 inches. So basically, his height is 54. Uh, Again, she has to think to find the answer. It's not straightforward. Um, I am a number between 20 and 40. I'm an even number. I'm a multiple of 8. The sum of my digit is 5, but number is I. So uh, this is a elaborate question. So what I was looking at the answer, they give the answer also along in the mail. So you have to write the numbers between 20 and 40. Then again you have to cut each number, like I was doing for my 6-year-old, giving clues. So even number. So I will cut all the odd numbers from there. Then multiple of 8. Again, because it's only till 40 and half numbers we've already cut. So meaning only 10 numbers are left logically, right? And so 8, 16, 24. So I mean, just 5 numbers would be there, which is multiple, and rest would not be. And like that. In the end, it becomes very very easy. If you do it visually, writing it is very very easy question. But yeah, maybe for 7-year-old it'll be a tricky one. But if you solve it, it's very very easy. So that's why I think it is an age appropriate one. But yeah, it is an elaborate one that you have to write and figure it out. So maybe if I help her there, this I expect her to do herself. Like, I'm a number between 10 and 30. Again, we have only 20 numbers in between. I'm an odd number, so 10 numbers again go out of the bucket. So you just write 10 numbers. I'm a multiple of 7. So out of 10 numbers, 3 or 4 numbers, 7, 14, no, 14 and 21 and 28. Only so only 21 will be left, because वो तो even number तो वैसे भी they would have gone. So that's why if you write those ones, right, they're very very easy questions, but elaborate one that you have to figure out one by one. So that's why it is age appropriate. But yes, here again, a box has been given, a clues have been given. So A, B, C, D can be any of these numbers, and here's the clues, like B is greater than 2. So B is greater than 2. It means it will not be these two, right? So these will be crossed for B. Again, we have done similar questions last year in spatial reasoning section, where I'll give clues. The boxes were 2 by 2 or 3 by 3, simple, but the concept was same, that you have to deduce the answer. Like if I say B is greater than 2, so these two boxes will be crossed for B. So B can be 3 and 4. Now B is less than 4, so for B 4 again will be cut. So it means B is 3. So if you follow step by step, you cross, it'll become easy. I'll link that video where we do deduction kind of questions and spatial reasoning, which we did last year. Same way it is. Clues are similar, not the same, but logic is same. You have to reduce it. So this is what we have to find the value of this one. And again, similar one, uh, you have to find the value of these alphabets using these clues. So again, trying to test her critical thinking level. I mean, I was looking for these questions for her for a very long time, because we have exhausted our spatial reasoning and whatever I had. So this is a new topic I got from those books. So this also came in a mail from them. It's a weighing balance, and this is the weight. So you have to infer the weight. So these are complicated for my little one, because we never see weighing machine, and how the that weighing balance works. We have Montessori games or but I don't know, she still doesn't get this concept very well. But again, we'll figure it out. Like this is equal to how, I mean, like, how do you infer it? I don't expect her to do, but I will help her, how to infer information from these kind of thing, and how do you infer that, what will this be equal to? Because you see, this triangle can cut out. It means one circle is equal to one square and one rectangle. One square is equal to two rectangles. So it means one circle is equal to three rectangles. It's very simple, but you have to infer the information. Uh, Again, these are the questions which are really big hit with my elder one. We did it in, I think, November or December busy books. Again, it is from their critical company uh, practice books. So, like, these are the names of the animals. These are the animals. You have to find the name of the animals. Logic is again same. When they give clues, you have to cross and tick, which based on the clues. Like Rose and cat like each other. It means Rose is not the cat. So, this box will get cross. Jumper and horse go to walk together. It means Jumper is not horse. So horse and this will get crossed. And Jumper, king and goat are largest of four. So it means Jumper, king. So it means the smallest is the cat. So again, you have to infer the information. So before you give it to child, just try to do them yourself, so that when you explain the child, you can figure it out. So I also did these questions like two or three times on my rough notebook, and then I see that, how to cross, how to infer. You need to practice yourself, because before you explain to your child these kind of questions. So it's a very simple critical thinking book for my 7-year-old. uh, it's from the book criticalcompany.co. They have a website, so check out those website and get more critical questions for your kids. Thank you. Bye bye.